Myself, Samsad Ahmad, Department of Chemistry, DAV PG College, Siwan. I have already discussed second law of thermodynamics. Today I am just discussing Carnot cycles. The Carnot cycle consists of the following four processes. First, a reversible isothermal gas expansion process. In this process, the ideal gas in the system absorbs Q amount heat from a heat source at a high temperature T high, expand and does work on surrounding. Second, a reversible adiabatic gas expansion process. In this process, the system is thermally insulated. The gas continue to expand and do work on surrounding, which causes the system to cool to a lower temperature T low. Third, a reversible isothermal gas compression process. In this process, surrounding do work to the gas at T low and cause a loss of heat Q out. 4. A reversible adiabatic gas compression process. In this process, system is thermally insulated. Surrounding continue to do work to the gas, which causes the temperature to rise back to T high. Just see in figures. PV diagrams of the Carnot cycle is shown in figure 2. In isothermal process 1 and 3rd, du must be equal to 0 because change in temperature dt is 0. In adiabatic process 2nd and 4, quantity of heat Q is 0, work heat and du and dh of each process in the Carnot cycles are summarized in table 1. Table 1, work, heat, internal energy change du and enthalpy change delta H in the PV diagram of the Carnot cycles. First, minus ANR T high log V2 by V1. ANR T high log V2 by V1. Second, ANCV T low minus T high. ANCV T low T high. And third, minus ANR low log V4 by V3. ANR log V4 by V3. And 4, ANCV T high minus T low. ANCV T high minus T low. CV molar heat capacity at constant volume, or NCP T high minus T low. CP is molar heat capacity at constant pressures. Now, fully cycles minus ANR T high log V2 by V1 minus ANR T low log V4 by V3, or ANR T high log V2 by V1 plus ANR T log V4 by V3. These are the complete cycles. Now come to the efficiency. The Carnot cycle is the most efficient engine possible based on the assumption of the absence of incidental wasteful process such as friction, and the assumption of no conduction of heat between different part of the engine at different temperatures. The efficiency of the Carnot engine is defined as the ratio of the energy output to the energy input. That is, efficiency is equal to net work done by the heat engine by heat absorbed by heat engines. That is nRT high log V2 by V1 plus nRT log V4 by V3 by nRT high log V2 by V1. Since process 2 and process 4 are adiabatic, so T2 by T3 all to the power Cv by R is equal to V3 by V2, and T1 by T4 Cv by R is equal to V4 by V1. And since T1 is equal to T2 and T3 is equal to T4, so V3 by V4 is equal to V2 by V1. Therefore, efficiency is equal to nRT high log V2 by V1 minus nRT log V2 by V1 by nRT high log V2 by V1. Efficiency is equal to T high minus T low by T high. That's all. Thanks.